Hello everyone, welcome to A Bit of Sewing. I am Bit from A Bit of Sewing, and welcome to our studio. Glad that you guys are tuning in. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, and liking. Continue to, because there are tons more videos to come, and I'm just gonna let you guys know a little bit about myself today, my sewing journey, where the name Bit comes from, and why I love to sew. So stay tuned. Hey you guys, I wanted to tell you guys where did my name Bit come from A Bit of Sewing. It comes from when I was born. I was 2 pounds 13 ounces, and my uncle gave me the name Lil Bit because I was so itty bitty. And as I got older, the name stuck and it became Bit. And of course, we combined my nickname Bit with a bit of sewing because I love to sew. So that's how we came up with the YouTube channel, A Bit of Sewing. So how did I get into sewing? Actually, my sewing journey started in high school a few years ago. I took a home ec and sewing class where you learn to cook and sew. So the first semester was sewing, and of course we made pillows. Well, my teacher made my pillow, I just stuffed it. But we learned to thread the machines and thread the needle, you know, sewing 101. I found the whole process just hideous. Oh, between trying to keep the stitches straight, trying to keep the fabric in between the feed dogs and the presser foot, trying to thread the machine, it was just a hideous process, and I just knew sewing wasn't for me. So a few years ago, about 4 years ago, 2016, I'm watching Project Runway. And they're threading these machines and loading these machines and making these beautiful clothing, which were simple, but they were really nice. And I go, hey, I can do that. I can make that. I can make that. So I started researching for sewing machines, and I found a really inexpensive Brother sewing machine for $100. So I went and bought it. I bought all the threading I needed. I bought a couple of patterns, a couple yards of fabric, and I said, I'm gonna make all of these clothes. I'm never buying clothing again. And I just thought it was gonna be just awesome, you know, making your own clothing. So I made, actually Easter was coming up, and my husband asked me to make him a tie. I said, sure, I can make a tie. It shouldn't take long, a couple days, right? No, it took maybe 2-3 weeks for me to make a tie. A tie, y'all. My husband, he wore the tie for Easter. The tie was busted. It was so busted. It was crooked. The stitching was crooked. It was not a good tie, and he wore it with pride, and he was telling everybody, my wife made this tie for me, and he was proud of it. So thank you, honey. But that was the first actual, I don't know, wearable thing I made, wearable item I made, and I just knew that I was going to be making all these nice clothing, and it just wasn't, you know, going the way I expected. So I joined all these beginning sewing groups on Facebook, and somebody posted a handbag site, and oh my goodness, the gates of heaven opened up in the handbag world for me. So I started sewing handbags, wallets, pouches, zip pouches, duffel pouches, whatever, anything had to do with handbags, I wanted to sew it. And that's how I got into sewing handbags. And now I am a handbag maker, which I absolutely love. Leave me a comment, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.